Good evening. Last month, we revealed the gruelling working conditions and fatigue faced by the capital's bus drivers. Now, stark new figures have laid bare just how dangerous the situation has become. Figures shared exclusively with ITV News London show that nearly half of London bus drivers say they have narrowly avoided a crash because of fatigue in the past year, and more than a third admit to feeling sleepy behind the wheel many times a week. Unions are warning the situation is putting passengers, pedestrians and workers themselves at serious risk of harm. Carolyn Sim reports.
Derek Hewitt says being a bus driver broke him. He was working 7 days straight on tight schedules with little rest. And in July last year, he crashed his bus.
Suddenly there was a car in front of me and I braked sharply. And 3 passengers got injured, one more seriously. I guess it's fatigue. Normally you concentrate for as long as you can when you're driving a bus, but when you're driving for 8 hours a day, it's impossible.
Derek was fined. Then 2 months ago, someone walked out in front of his bus.
Luckily, I swerved. I missed him, so it was hard. I couldn't handle the fact that if I get back behind the wheel of a bus, I might hurt someone.
The union Unite says more drivers like Derek are telling them fatigue is getting worse. In a new survey of more than 2,000 of their members, they found 36% had experienced sleepiness while driving 2 or 3 times a week. 48% had had a close call due to fatigue in the past 12 months, but 83% won't tell their bosses about it for fear of being penalised. At Bow, drivers were again striking today over the issue, but they are just one garage and it's a problem right across London.
I think we'll see a rise in bus drivers taking strike action over fatigue because the situation is becoming completely untenable.
Do you think you're doing enough as a union?
I think we are. We're working hard to shine a light on this. We're calling on Sadiq Khan to do more and we're calling on TfL to do more.
Our reporting on the working conditions of bus drivers was raised at a fractious London Assembly meeting last month.
I've been raising it for 10 years and I've been bringing about change for 10 years, which is why I'm the first mayor to introduce
So I was being nice. So nothing has happened. All of these issues, you've been mayor for nearly a decade, nothing's changed.
Today, we put the findings of the survey to the mayor.
These bus drivers are employed by bus operators, not TfL, but they've got an obligation to make sure they're looked after because it's important for the well-being of passengers and road users generally. They've got to get this right.
TfL's director of buses told us they haven't seen Unite's survey. They said working closely with Unite, bus operators and drivers, we set and enforce high standards so that drivers are supported by safe vehicles, fair work schedules and the facilities they need to do their jobs effectively. But Derek had a very different experience and says he suffered the very real consequences of driver fatigue. Carolyn Sim, ITV News.